The fall of Eucratides and the legacy of the Indo-Greeks. In the rugged highlands of the Hindu Kush, the reign of the powerful and wealthy King Eucratides the Great came to a brutal and tragic end. Having once ruled a vast and prosperous Greco-Bactrian kingdom, Eucratides was betrayed by one of his own sons, Eucratides II. As father and son crossed the mountain passes of the Paropamisadai, the young prince turned against his father. In a shocking act of parricide, he ran his chariot over Eucratides' body and left him unburied on the road, his corpse abandoned to the elements. But divine justice, or perhaps political retribution, was swift. Eucratides II's rule was short and turbulent. His horrific crime alienated his people and the nobility alike. Before long, he was overthrown by his own brother, Heliocles I the Just, who sought to restore order to the fractured kingdom. Yet the wounds of civil war ran deep, and the once mighty Bactrian realm began to crumble. Two major consequences emerged from this internal strife. First, Heliocles shifted his focus southward toward Taxila and Gandhara, regions rich in trade and culture. This move provoked the Indo-Greek kings, the Yavanas of India, especially Menander, known in history as Menandros Soter, the savior. The growing tension between Heliocles and Menandros left the northern borders of Bactria vulnerable. Taking advantage of this weakness, the Uazi nomads, a fierce confederation of steppe tribes, later known as the Kushans, swept down from the Chinese frontier. The Saka, or Scythians, who had long served as mercenaries in Greek armies, escaped south of Bactria as well, while the Kushanas, or Cambodia, poured into the northern lands of Bactria. The once golden kingdom was overwhelmed, its cities falling one by one to the relentless tide of nomadic invaders. Meanwhile, in India, the Indo-Greeks were undergoing a remarkable transformation. Centuries of contact had blended Greek and Indian cultures, creating a unique fusion of thought, art, and religion. Since the days of Seleucus, the first's alliance with Chandragupta Maurya, and through the influence of his grandson Ashoka Maurya, Buddhism had flourished among the Hellenic settlers and the Iranian tribes of the region. Greek monks such as Dhammarakkhita taught the Dharma to Nagasena, who in turn became the teacher of King Menander himself, remembered in Indian tradition as Milinda. Their dialogues would later be immortalized in the Buddhist text Milinda Panha, or The Questions of King Milinda, a testament to the meeting of Greek and Buddhist philosophies. During Menander's reign, around 150 BC, Hellenic Buddhist culture, sometimes called Helleno-Buddhism, reached its height. His kingdom extended across northern India, and his coins bore both Greek and Buddhist religious symbols, embodying the unity of two worlds. When Menander died around 130 BC, he was succeeded by his queen, Agathoclea, likely the daughter of Agathocles, who ruled as regent for their young son, Strato I. Buddhist tradition says that Menander, after handing his kingdom to his son, renounced worldly life and became a Buddhist monk. Yet Greek sources, like Plutarch, claim he died on campaign, his remains divided among cities to be enshrined in sacred monuments, perhaps early stupas honoring the philosopher king. As Strato came of age, Agathoclea's image faded from the coinage, signaling the end of her regency. Strato I, unique among Indo-Greek rulers, was depicted bearded, a symbol of maturity and wisdom. He would wage long struggles for dominance in the Punjab, contending with Heliocles II and other rival kings. After Strato's rule, a succession of lesser monarchs followed, Polixenos ruling briefly, and later Menander II, grandson of Menander the Savior, who reigned around 90 BC. Under his reign, the synthesis of Greek and Buddhist traditions continued to deepen, a legacy of peace and learning in an age of turmoil. Yet far to the northwest, Bactria was no longer under Greek rule. By 130 BC, the Yuezhi Kambojas had seized most of the region, from Tajikistan to Afghanistan. The Greek rulers were, however, still in power south of the Paropamisad. Amid this new order, a king named Hermios rose to prominence in the Kabul Valley around 70 BC. Allied with the Yuezhi and ruling alongside his queen Calliope, Hermias managed to restore a measure of independence to the Hellenic line. Han Chinese chronicles record that a king called Yin Mofu, almost certainly Hermios, formed an alliance with the Han general Wenzhong. He is also believed to have fought another Greek monarch with the help of the Han, killing the king Apollodotos II, known in Chinese as the son of Wutolao, Apollodotos I by 90 BC. The Indo-Greek hold on Taxila was fading. The Sakas, nomadic invaders from Central Asia, took control, while Sagala, the last bastion of Greek rule, remained under Strato III until around 10 AD. Thus ended the saga of the Greco-Bactrian and Indo-Greek kings.